I am getting close to unlocking this one. I do want to find out how much damage this is going to do. I feel like it's going to not do as much damage as you-know-what is, but 3 BP? That's gotta count for something, right? Anyway. Let's get out of there. Where was I? I broke for lunch in the middle of that fight. Can I fight both of you at once? No, I can't. I've been trying to do that. And there we go. Elvis has actually made the Black Mage skill legendary. So he's first past the post on I don't think that expression means what I think it means. He's first to the finish line on someone making a skill level 15. Good job, Elvis. Lady Emma would be proud. So that does the Black Mage at level 15 doesn't like add anything super interesting. It does give you burst, which is the super power thunder type attack. I mostly just wanted to have Elvis get the Black Mage just for completion's sake. Magic in this game has fallen significantly behind the power curve compared to other things that you can do. But all the same, let's go and have Elvis do something else. What are some other things? I do like the Shield Master. Is there anything interesting that the Shield Master does at level 13, 14, 15? I don't think so. That might be a move that you might do if you want the Shield Master to act as someone who can just donate MP to someone. But I don't think that'll be, I don't think that'll really be something that I actually do ever in practice in this game, in actuality. This would be good if all the enemies in this game didn't have like 10 times more HP than I did. Oh, you know what? You know what? Never mind. Wait. Oh, you know what I do want? I do want other people to have access to the Hellblades so that I can have more than one person with Godspeed Strike surpassing power. Ultima Sword, sacrifice all MP in order to inflict damage. Yeah, we established that one. Probably not something I'm gonna do. Depending on what the ratio is, but probably not something I'm gonna do. Last Resort. Nah, and Deathstorm, which sounds like it could be a sort of out with a bang sort of thing, but we'll see. All right, I definitely see situations in which I could use Deathstorm if I'm gonna like go all in with I don't know, Quartz Blades to -3, and I'm gonna be at -3 BP anyway, and I don't know, maybe I'm already running low on MP, and it maybe going down to the bare minimum on all three of my my combat resources won't really change that much. I could use Deathstorm and it'll be a big attack, but alright. That's fun. I don't know if I'm actually going to get to level 12 on that by the time I get to the end of this dungeon. I'm gonna wanna look at equipment, aren't I? Okay, so I decided to put Elvis on the Hellblade after the Black Mage, mostly for the sake of surpassing power for reasons that are most likely obvious. And also, Ultima Sword and Last Resort don't interest me that much. Maybe this one could be good if you really want to bump up the HP numbers. But Deathstorm. This one intrigues me. I don't know if I'm actually going to find it useful. It could be useful in a situation where, I don't know, you're at low HP and you're running out of MP and you're going to -3 BP anyway because you want to do a big brave session or whatever. And in that case, this wouldn't like change your situation that much, and it sounds like it would do a lot of physical damage strikes on your enemies, and that could be good. Depending on what the random elements happen to be and whether or not your enemy is weak to them. But that one intrigues me. I don't know if it's actually going to be good or not. So we're gonna roll with that for now. And I see we are moving from the grasslands into the sandlands, into the shifting into the sandlands, as it were. One more battle and Gloria will be a level 15, whatever she is now. All right. This is a big open desert area. I'm gonna be ready to have Another Mimic popping out of a chest at me. Elvis has 666 MP as the Hellblade. Haha. And here she goes. Okay, that is a level 15 Bastion. And now we need to figure out another thing to make her. That's another spear whose name I can't pronounce. Mjolnir. Okay, that is the Hammer of Thor, as any casual or semi-casual viewer of Marvel movies may know. I don't believe I've seen that one yet. This is going to be a staff that lightning attacks do 30% more damage. That's appropriate. Maybe if I equip that, then I'll actually be doing significant damage as the Black Mage with the Thunder move. Who knows? Aside from that, what am I looking for? Aside from that, I'm gonna go have Gloria be... I don't want Gloria to be... Gloria has been the... Did the Dragoon have anything that looked really interesting? That's the S aptitude for spears. A light type attack, which is kind of the same drab class she has now. And super jump. I'm not a fan of the jumping moves. Jumping moves are like the worst thing ever when I'm fighting someone with the Dragoon asterisk. And when I use it, it does like, I'm trying to think of a metaphor for something that's really small. It does a really small amount of damage. The jumping moves I don't like. Maybe there's a bunch of abilities that you can equip that'll like quadruple the power of jumping type moves or whatever, but I haven't seen why anyone would use a move that uses like 3 BP instead of just like 3 of these. I don't think I'll go with the Dragoon. Oh, you know what? The Spirit Master Bravebringer. This actually looked like a thing that I would have reason to want to use, actually. Okay, I will put her on that. And that'll give me some holy attacks, which will be doing super effective damage to the skeletons that I've been fighting. And also, can I equip a shield, any shields? I can, I cannot. Can I equip a lighter staff? And then can I equip a shield, any shields? I still cannot. Alright. Anyway, I was going to say, going into that fight, that I feel like I'm gonna have to start looking out for treasure chests that are, like, here and there, because deserts are very, very wide and open. But, the way that the game interrupted me and made it sound like I'm waiting for a Mimic to appear was rather convenient, I must say. Let's see, have we crossed the desert already? Are we going into, like, the Wiswold section over here? Nope, there's more desert. Hello. Let's see. I feel like there's a... Okay, so now we're getting into... Now we're... cutscenes.
I can't see a thing in this fog.
Interesting. Oh, I missed that ticker at the top by the boulders earlier in this area. Okay, and this is the Wiswold section. Is this like... Are we doing a Nier Automata thing? Nier Automata? Are we, There can't possibly be only one treasure chest in this entire desert. Do you have to do the online connectivity thing if you want to get through here, or is it just, like... Is that just for show? Because I'm not a fan of the former. That's where I entered from. I'm not a fan of the former because it means, like, when people inevitably move on to other games and stop playing, that, you won't be able to, like, progress past this point anymore. And, God forbid you're playing this way far in the future when you couldn't if you wanted to, even if there were other people playing, because, Square Enix turns off their web servers. I don't see any more treasure chests. And I'm just not a fan of that, like, required multiplayer for single player thing in games. Anyway, oh, if you insist. I'm also noticing that the Hellblade has some passive at I think it's one of the automatic passives that... What the hell? The Hellblade has an ability... That's a new enemy up there. The Hellblade has an ability that, causes moves that would use MP to instead use HP, which I remember seeing earlier. And I didn't realize that that also accounts for, like, things that would restore your MP. So, like, I have the MP regen moves on my entire party so that I can not have to use ethers. And Elvis is now getting HP back after every turn, which kind of softens the blow of using all those moves that consume HP. And it's also just very funny when it happens. It makes them like... I don't know. It's funny. Anyway, there is a treasure chest like right across this gross, icky, oily swamp, and I wish I could get there, but I think I'm gonna have to take the long way around. There is a shortcut. Okay. New enemy over there. Let me take the shortcut back to the beginning. Am I able to... I didn't actually look at the dock where I came in from. Am I able to go back if I wanted to, or is this a one-way? Okay, so that's actually going to bring me back to civilization. If I wanted to buy more items, I could do that. Should I do that? Would that be wise? I'm gonna go get more Phoenix down, yeah. Alright, so I've got some more Phoenix down. I also sold some of my Mal Mead's worth, because apparently I had like 4 of them. And I don't think I'll ever realistically need for 2, and they sold for 1,600. And that's basically free money that I won't say no to. Hello! Alright, that thing, as tortoises often do, had a lot of HP, but not much else. Was there something around here, treasure-wise? There was not something around here, treasure-wise. There's something down there, treasure-wise, and I'd like to have it. Missed. Just like swatting a fly. Ooh, I actually ran into you and I did not see you. What did I run into? Probably a skeleton. I couldn't see it. It was dark. Let's see. I kind of like the color grading on here. I don't usually like it. Mimic. All the chests in here are mimics. That was a little annoying on account of all of those, of there being 6 skeletons, basically. Anyway, Adele is now a legendary phantom. I will switch her off to something else. I am almost a legendary brave bearer. Almost matching up to Sir Sloan. Was that a reach? Or was that the low-hanging fruit? I can't even tell anymore. So that is a Carnarvon, which is a dagger that I think I've actually got already. There is one treasure chest in each of these areas, it seems, and they all contain a mimic. And then they all contain, like, really good equipment. Actually, the first one contained potion ingredients. Alright, so I've got the diamond chestplate or whatever it was, and I've also already got the Carnarvon that I picked up in that battle. Anyway, jobs! Adele is a level legendary phantom. What does Ethereal Edge do again? Ignore physical defense for 3 turns. Does that include Brave? I mean, default? If that includes default, that would be pretty dang good. I almost put Gloria on Bastion Legend. Actually, Gloria already is a legendary Bastion. I should go for something else. I'd like to go for something else. Mix it up a little. Swordmaster. This sounded fun. I think it was 9-fold Flurry. That sounded like a bit of fun. I will put Adele on this. Alright. And then let's go look at equipment. And we are ready to go. Testing out our new Swords Master on this lava turtle here.
We've got the upper hand, guys.
Okay, this isn't really meaningful in any way, but I have plus 80% physical damage thanks to the Bard, and this is gonna easily finish this thing off one way or the other. But let me see how much damage I can do with 4-fold Flurry, and I'll try to extrapolate from there how much damage I would do with 9-fold Flurry. Wow, okay. That was about, I want to say, 8,000. 8,000, which is comparable to Godspeed Strike, or at least the Godspeed Strike that the damage that Godspeed Strike does immediately. It's not comparable to the damage that it's gonna do later. For that matter, maybe I should put... Maybe I should put Adele's, job as the thief so that she could use that now, or... Maybe I would do that with Elvis. Depends on how long this dungeon is and how much time I have to play around with that, really. Right. Right. Not right. Alright, so before I got back to where I was, I equipped the JP up abilities of the Freelancer, both of them to all 4 of my characters, so hopefully I'll be getting a little bit more of that a little bit more quickly. I've mastered the Brave Bearer. And I might put that on my sub job. I might also... I kind of want to do thief things. I think I shouldn't have to explain why. Tornado's Edge, Dagger Lore, Rest in Peace. Attacking sleeping enemies will not wake them up. I'm gonna go, Master the Thief. And also, for Elvis, once he gets to level... Oh, he's already level 12 on the Hellblade. Okay. Should I make him the Thief too, then? Actually, I'll make him Thief on sub-job. And that will allow me to use you-know-what. And on his main job... The Beastmaster's also fast. Okay, this would be a good one to have. Because that's gonna stack the damage the Godspeed Strike does further, which is gonna be my end game plan for this game, in case that wasn't already clear. Maybe I should... Let's make that my main job. Maybe I should make the Beastmaster my main job too, so I can get to level 14. Alright. Let's try that strategy for a while. Okay, and I will be on my way. And Elvis is not yet level 9 on the Thief. I did not think that one through. Like, at all. I guess because I'm not really making any meaningful progress here. Whenever I die, I could just run back to where I was and then be on my merry way, but it does feel kind of bad to have no, like, negative forward progress when it comes to experience and job points and stuff, so here we are. Anyway, Elvis is now the Thief. I want to bring him up to at least level 9 on the Thief because reasons that I don't think I have to explain. I am now the Monk. I'm going to have some fun with unarmed Godspeed Strike, because why not? And Adela is the Swords Master. I believe that's what she was before I cut away last time. So we're going to be moving on. I know that the final boss isn't going to be, like, coming up immediately, because we still do have... Rheimdall, we have the Snowlands, we have the Holograd region left to explore. That's a big ugly. And I'm going to guess that there's either Musa, like a Musa-themed area, Magmel-themed area, or both, and then there's probably going to be something after that. And also, let's see. Should I just use a JP orb or something? I feel like I should just use a JP orb, because I'm getting like 80 experience from fighting everything, even with the growth. Oh, you know what I also have, speaking of growth, is, like, charms. But the growth, the JP up and up abilities from the Freelancer, I kind of feel like I should just, use some of these. I have 5 giant JP orb. Alright, let's give one of those to Elvis. Okay, that's just gonna put him straight to level 10. Hang on. Stop scrolling through that. That's all I really want for the Thief. Wait. Alright, now my entire team is also holding the growth eggs, so we all are going to get more experience. Growth eggs, lucky eggs. One of them is from Pokemon, one of them is from this game. Alright. Okay, we have 2 new enemies here. I'm realizing that the downside of using Godspeed Strike with the Thief, and the downside of the Thief in general, really, is that I can't make use of matchups involving weapons, so if something's weak to, like, swords or bows or whatever, I can't use swords or bows on them because I'm barehanded. I guess there is the, what was it, the Oracle, who can do things like, buff your elemental types and debuff the enemy's elemental types, which would be a advantage of some sort. And that might supplement damage done by Godspeed Strike nicely, but... Alright, this is gonna be a Mimic, isn't it? I can't, like, Dark Souls whack these chests with swords when I know they're gonna be Mimics, can I? There are so many ways in this game, that is the Bloody Shield, so many ways in this game to augment this one single move. Isn't there? Alright, that was... I thought it sounded familiar. Just was having to check. Okay. So... Maybe I should switch myself onto the Beastmaster instead of trying to do this monk thing and try and get that one ability that I'm going after with the Beastmaster for Elvis for myself. Alright, I'll do that. I'll also probably start, like, doing Oracle things again. I think maybe I'll have I'll have the monk and 2 people sub-jobs so that I can spam Godspeed Strike come the final boss. Assuming the final boss doesn't have, like, infinity physical defense. Two primary jobs that are, like, beneficial to have on the side. And I think I'll have one healer, obviously. Why would you ever not? And then one like, utility player. Maybe a bard, maybe the Oracle, something like that. Alright, so let's not do this. I think I was going after maximize HP ability with the monk, but I think that's not really going to work the way I'd like it to. Alright, that can be my main job. And we can stop goofing around with this barehanded nonsense. And can I have a growth egg back, please? Okay, there are a lot of monsters on the field now. Oh, by the way, this is what I'm here for, 9-fold flurry. If each of these does, okay, so they're not doing 1,000 damage, so it's not, like, tremendously amazing, but 9-fold, that's still pretty good. Definitely. Throw a 50% attack buff in there, yeah. Alright. Probably not gonna have anywhere close to the damage output, and I think I actually forgot to equip a weapon here. Not gonna have anything close to the damage output of, for example, anything remotely related to the thief, but non-fold flurry, while I'm running around and fighting enemies is definitely gonna... Alright, there we go. Definitely going to... Can I have anything, like, closer to the damage? The weight limit? Whatever. Non-full flurry is certainly going to be doing some numbers, as the kids these days like to say. Is it kids these days who say that, or is it just, like, normal people? Alright, so we're going to run over into... And I'm noticing there's no cutscene as we enter the lava area. The Hologred area. But we're going to enter the Hologred area. I am going to be on the lookout for new monsters and also for, like, treasure chests. So, where's the Mimic chest? Here's the Mimic chest. And we're gonna open a Mimic chest, and I'm gonna fight whatever's inside of here. Alright, those demon things aren't nearly as bad. Gold hairpin, nice. I believe... Is that the one that reduces MP consumption? Because if so, I'll equip that to Elvis so that he could spam the very expensive and also very good, yeah, reduce MP consumption. The very expensive and also very good move that does a lot of damage to everything in sight. More often without having to worry about MP. He's got the maximum amount of MP, so he's not nearly as restricted as I am, but getting to do it with less of a cost is always nice. All right, gonna take out my frustrations on you.